Sky Prophet, baby. Back with another video for you, man. Hope your day was good. Everything worked out. You still holding on to that joy, peace of mind, that head space. Hope that you not letting nothing get in the way of where you need to be, what you need to be focusing on. Prophet sending blessings, guidance and protection, integrity, strength, focus, and understanding each individual out there. No exceptions. Never no exceptions. Blessings, man. Listen, I'm going to start off by saying this. Everybody transitioning, everybody transforming, everybody changing. Everybody has spirit talking to them, and everybody has their ego talking to them. Everybody is in a state of coming to understanding, coming to letting go, coming to grabbing. Okay? We've been doing this for years, generations, past that. Okay? Cycles. Everything is in a circle. That's the reason that you even know that you be in cycles. Now I want you to understand this. If you call it a cycle that you in, doesn't that mean round and round? Doesn't that mean over and over again? Doesn't that mean round and round as you move forward? Doesn't it mean that? It does. It does. You got tolerances for different things you don't tolerate. You like things, you don't like things. Ways of individuals. All this is energies. You relate with some energies, you don't. Some energies you got to encounter because you got to change those, change yourself. It's a number of things. But whenever you put it like this, whenever you born, before that water break, when that soul enters that vessel, and you come out and take that first breath, you get that first wind within you. From that moment, everything is already in place for you. All of these energies already here for you. Whatever energies you gonna need to encounter. Now mind you in a baby vessel, but these energies, they know when you're gonna be 4, 5, 20, 30, 40, 50. They know just how long you're gonna be here, just when to assist you. All right? So when you come, it's gonna be according to how you handle the energies your last lifetime. It's gonna be based on the soul group you was a part of. It's gonna be based on who you were, who your parents was, what you did, what kind of accomplishments you had, what kind of failures you had, what kind of incomplete energies that you still have to deal with. Now when I say incomplete energies, all it is lessons that you have to learn, energies that you have to run across so you can get the understanding that you need. That's what we do with this free choice that we have. So you coming back into humanity. You coming back into humanity. The energies is already here for you. They know you coming. See, whenever I say you known by this planet, You known by God, source, the creator. You known. How else could everything be in place for you? But it's according to those kind of like criterias I just named, and the lessons that you learned within that lifetime. That is going to determine how you come back to the planet. That's going to determine what kind of vessel you're going to take on, what kind of situations you're going to be in, because you got these energies that you got that's incomplete, just as you have some that's incomplete now that you're working on. It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. But this is why you go through certain things. This is why some people can say like, man, how I wind up here? Why this? Why I gotta live here? Why this? Why that? That's the reason for that. It's specific according to your consciousness, not your soul, your consciousness. See, every time you come to the planet in a lifetime, whenever you awaken to the God in yourself, whenever you awaken to spirituality, to your connection to source, every time that's known too. That is known too. Remember, possibilities is endless possibilities, but that's known. You got extra support when you connect with source. I say extra support, but all it is you become aware of your protection. You become aware of your guidance. You become aware of that entourage that's assisting you. Every time you become enlightened. Every time you become enlightened. It's evolution of our consciousness. That's what we're here for. Evolution of the consciousness. It's not about your soul. Your soul just a master teacher. But you would never know if you keep it covered up, if you keep it bottled up, if you keep those dark energies a part of you. Whatever you haven't learned, whatever lessons you didn't attain, the information you needed within that situation, it's part of the plan for you to get it, for you to understand it. But we raising our consciousness. So every time you're going to come back, you're going to become wiser. Everything you know now, you're going to know it when you come back. It's within consciousness. It's within your consciousness. You already aware of it. You already aware of it. You don't have to come back and learn these things. You don't even have to learn how to walk and talk. That's just a process that you fall into when you come to this planet. You got to come into remembrance. You have the creator of all things inside of you. How bad you think you are, how cold you think you are, how wise you think you are, how supreme do you think you are. You have that inside of you. But you're not allowed to see just exactly who you are. It would defeat the purpose of the tests for our consciousness. See, you got the past, you got the present, and you got the future. Okay? That's on this earthly plane. That's linear. That is linear. All right? Your past, your present, and your future is all controlled, was all controlled, is by your soul. Your soul walked within your past. Whether you allowed it to come out or not, that's up to you. Whether you got the lessons out of that. That's all it's for. You learn from your past. You bring that knowledge with you into the future. You hold that knowledge in your moment at all times. That's the process for us when we hear. We get distracted. We go to daycare. We go to school. We start going to these little record hops. Then we going to the club. Then, man, we so distracted. We so distracted. We think we live in life, and we are living life. We live in life. We just not living life and understanding that we not living it in the way it was intended to be lived. And I done heard a lot of people say things like this. Hey, man, look, your ancestors, man, that was your ancestors, man. Do your thing. You not them. And you completely wrong. Like, you completely wrong all the way around the board. All the way around the board. Because I want you to point out, I want you to explain who is your ancestor. I want you to explain that to Prophet. You don't know who your ancestor is. You might can tell me what vessel they took on. You don't know who they you don't know that consciousness. You don't know the cosmic name of that consciousness. You just know it from a lifetime of seeing with these two eyes, just that reflection that you see. You don't know the soul. You seeing this vessel. This vessel, this is not Prophet. I'm using it so you can see and have an idea of who Prophet is on this in this lifetime. But as far as this being me, it's farthest from the truth. We too dense for this to be us. This is too dense for this to be us. We light beings. You pure light, you pure electricity. You pure electricity. Powering up this vessel. You know how they used to show you on the cartoons? They got the little robot, and at the top of the robot, they're inside the robot head, they got the little Martian or the little man or whatever controlling the robot from way up there. That's what you are. I want you to close your eyes. Close your eyes right now. Just close them for a second. Close them and don't open them. Put your vision right there in the front, in the middle of your forehead. Put your vision right there in the middle of your forehead and focus on that for a second. If you could. That's where you at in this vessel, in your vessel. That's where your soul is at, in your vessel. Some of y'all, when y'all close your eyes, you can see your soul. You can see this little white light. You could see it. Some of y'all could, some of y'all can't. That's where it's at. That's where you at. Everything else is cells. It's cellular structure that you control. But you just wasn't taught that you control it like that. You just was taught that you was just taught to go get help wherever they tell you to go get help at, whenever your body tell you what's wrong. The only reason that you go to a hospital, the only reason that you can say you sick or you feel bad is because that's what your body is telling you. You just wasn't taught to understand it like that. It was taught to you just like I explained it at first. And that's not right. It's not right. Your body talk to you so much. Innate is there for you to talk to your body. That's the whole reason for you having innate. That controls your body. See how you letting your brain control what you let in through your mind frame? It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. It's just innate. It's wise, man, it's wise beyond wisdom. But it can't just do nothing. It has to do exactly what you tell it to do. So by you not ever talking to your body, ever knowing you can heal yourself, your body gonna function just how it's gonna function. Whenever you say you feel bad, innate gonna hear you say you feel bad. Whenever you say I think I'm sick, innate gonna hear you say you think you're sick. All your cells is listening to innate. Every last one of them is listening to innate. That's the significance of talking to yourself. But you was taught that was crazy for you to sit down and say, hey body, every cell in my body, listen up. I'm in control. It ain't been like that, but it is now. I understand. It's my command. Y'all at my command. I'm commanding all cells in my body to start healing me. I'm commanding all cells in my body to block out all low vibrational energies. I'm commanding every cell in my body to start moving toward operating at 100%. What's wrong with that? You can sit by the stove, you can sit in the house, you can go over there and you can chit chat and bullshit all day long. You can't take that time for yourself? You don't believe in yourself that much? Why would you be given this information? A lot of y'all, this is what I need you to understand. Not only are you being given this information though, you given this information through me, through Prophet, through an individual that some of y'all know where I done been. Some of y'all know how I am. Some of y'all know the honesty to me. A lot of y'all don't. Why would you be given this information? Let me ask you something. You can hear spirit clearer now. So what's wrong with the rest of the information that you're being given? It's for you to keep moving forward and evolving yourself.